Hi, my name is Jamie Lieberman, and this is my final project. For my final presentation, I decided to discuss a case that I learned in a previous religion course. This case is called the Santa Fe Independent School District vs. Doe. This case discussed what happens when a public high school elects a student to lead the rest of the student body in prayer before each home football game. The First Amendment to the Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. This quote describes what is more commonly known as the separation between church and state. It is unlawful to practice religious beliefs in a public institution. Although the majority of students that this particular case affected were not offended by these prayers, not every student believed in the prayers that took place at these games. At this particular high school, two mothers, one Mormon and one Catholic, who choose to remain nameless, took a stand against the school and decided that enough was enough. There should be no prayers taking place at these games. Students who do not believe in the words that the school is broadcasting should not be subjected to hearing it. These parents attempted to negotiate with the school district to stop promoting prayers at school-sponsored events. When this didn't work, the parents decided to take matters into their own hands and filed for a court case. On February 26, the court appealed and ruled 2-1 that it was unconstitutional to have a prayer hosted by a public school in these events. When the district didn't agree with this notion, they filed to the Supreme Court, who agreed to hear an appeal on the case. After that, the Supreme Court had decided that it was still unconstitutional. Nothing is wrong with students praying at an event. If they wish to pray before, during, or after, that is completely fine. The fault is found within the school getting involved with these prayers. Not only is the school setting a time, place, and length for religious worship, it is also providing the equipment, and the school elects a specific student to lead the prayer. Because it's over the loudspeakers, it's forcing each attendee to listen to what the school has provided. No, this is not free speech. If the students were to pray on their own and others happen to listen, that is completely fine. However, the second the school got involved and provided the means for the students to lead prayer, that's when it's no longer free speech. What is meant to be a safe environment for each person to practice their own religious beliefs is now compromised. Whether a student prays at a football game is entirely up to the student, but when the school gets involved and leads the prayer, that's when the problem occurs. Public schools must remain neutral when discussing religion. I couldn't agree more with how the state and the Supreme Court handled this situation. I feel that it's completely up to the students to practice religion, and to be forced to listen to and partake in prayers that a student may not believe in is completely unfair. How a person practices his or her own faith is extremely personal, and each student should not feel pressure to pray in public nor pray for something that he or she does not believe in.